Mr. Anand, you are appearing for which interview?
I'm appearing for Bank of India, sir, credit officer.
Very good. So, when did you join our group for studies?
Almost in the beginning, sir, but after that, I got an opportunity. So I got a probationary officer in a Visakhapatnam cooperative bank. It's an urban cooperative bank. So uh, due to my training and after that, I was posted at a nearby branch. So my working hours is from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So that's why I was posted in a remote location. So there is an internet problem there. So I couldn't accommodate time for that. So and this is my but meanwhile in my free time I'm watching the videos, sir, and I'm preparing for that.
Good. Excellent. Anand, can you tell me about your educational qualifications?
Yes, sir. I completed my graduation in electronics and communication engineering in the year 2015.
Okay.
Yes, after that, um, there is a gap of 2 years. So as my father met with an accident, so immediately I am the only income source to support my family. So I have joined in a reputed BPO, irrespective of my qualification. So there I worked for 2.5 years. And apart from that, while working, I am preparing for the competitive exams. So, but unable to balance both my work and examinations. So after 2 years, my father was recovered in the year 2019. So I took healthy resignation from the company and I've given full-time preparation, sir. But instead of some negatives, so unable to, I've appeared for two RRB interviews, but despite low score in the mains examination, so I couldn't make it to the final list. And recently I've got posted in Visakhapatnam Cooperative Bank. Even it was conducted by IBPS only. So now I have gotten another opportunity to appear for Bank of India Credit Officer interview, sir.
Now, Visakhapatnam Cooperative Bank, so what is the salary like? How much do they pay you? 40,000?
No, sir, no, sir. In the first 2 years of probation, they will pay me the fixed salary of 28,000.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
it's very
So
low, but
that is the reason why you want to jump over to Bank of India.
no, sir. Even I have I have written both the mains examinations at the same date only. But as the B.O.I Bank of India, the recruitment has been some late, so I've joined because the first opportunity I got, right. So I have taken that opportunities.
So
But
supposing
instead,
supposing
yes,
you
sir.
want to come out of that, how much compensation should you pay?
I need to pay a bond of 2 lakh rupees, sir.
Oh, break. 2
Yes,
lakh rupees.
yes, sir. And I have
Oh,
surrendered my certificates also. They have taken my certificates also.
will they give
So,
you certificates for interview?
yes, sir. Yesterday I paid 2 lakh bond and I have taken my certificates instead. So,
So that is not a problem. Good.
yes, sir.
So now, are you going to mention about this Visakhapatnam Cooperative Bank or not?
No, sir, because recently on August 7th, I posted in the Visakhapatnam Cooperative Bank.
But
So the
but
application.
they would have taken your name for NPS and all that, no?
Earlier, I had experience in BPO, so there also a PF will be deducted from my account. So yes, sir. But that's my query whether to mention it that I'm working or not. That's my query, sir. So could you please suggest me?
See,
It's a
it
private cooperative bank, sir, not a government cooperative bank. It's a private urban cooperative bank. So
no,
if
in the end, if they don't relieve you, will that not create a problem?
no, sir. They, of course, before joining only, I have intimated the bank that I have written the Bank of India exam. So in couple of days, I'll get a call letter for interview. So previously, before joining only, I have intimated them, sir. So that's why they have not created any, disturbance for me while giving my certificates. But they want the bond because it's a bond of 2 years, sir. So until the probation period completes, after till if we jump to another organization, we need to pay 2 lakh rupees, irrespective of whatever happens. So I
Okay.
agreed to the terms and I paid the 2 lakh rupees. They have asked the fixed deposits, term deposits, sir, on behalf of me. So I have surrendered the deposit. With respect to that, they have surrendered me the certificates.
Excellent.
So
First class.
yes,
No problem. So
yes, sir.
that's not a big issue. Then, so when you come out, there is no need for making any other additional compensation. This is the
No,
only.
sir, no need of any other compensation.
Very good. Now
Yes,
you
sir.
studied engineering. Then now why do you want to become a credit officer?
Not particularly credit officer, sir. I've been preparing for banking exams for the past 5 years. So this time I got an opportunity to appear for a credit officer interview. And one more thing, from past, even when I worked at BPO, sir, so I have an experience of customer relations. So the customer relationship is a main quality a credit officer should possess. And now also I was posted as a deputy manager cadre as a probationary officer. So there, from the last 1 month, I have contraction with the people, customers. I am addressing their issues. So it will be helpful to possess my career in the banking sector, sir. And mainly, the credit officer should have good communication skills and to analyze the customer. And and one more thing, patience should be more important. And these are the qualities. I have some experience in my past work experience, so I can possess the role. So that's why I'm happy to appear for this interview, sir, if I get an opportunity.
Now, can you tell me about Bank of India? Bank of India, about not history,
Yes,
about
sir.
Bank of India, their products, then
Yes, sir.
their financial figures.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Actually, Bank of India is one of the largest public sector bank. It is in the seventh place in the terms of sixth place in the net worth. So, and coming to its figures, it has around the deposits of around 6 lakh crore and advances of around 4.8 lakh crore. And present capital adequacy ratio of Bank of India is 16.28%. And its gross NPA is around 6.8, sir, and net NPA is 1.66. And it uses a technology core banking solutions called banks. It's a TCS bank, the core banking software solution. And recently it reported a net profit of 1,350 crores. And the present net interest income of Bank of India is around 5 point, 5,523 crores approximately, and net interest margin is 3.6%. And some of the Bank of India products are digital products. We have a Bank of India mobile app through we can access any of the financial services, getting statement or transfer of funds from our mobile only if you have an internet connection. And some related loan products also. The all the Bank of India products starts with the name Star. So it will like Bank of India Star Home Loan, Star Vehicle Loan, and everything. And Bank of India tagline is relationship beyond banking. And the present MD and CEO is Rajnish Karnatak ji. And Bank of India present, yes, sir.
Tell me.
Yes, sir. It provides a current saving deposit interest rate at 2.75% below 1 lakh deposit, and above beyond 1 lakh, it will provide 2.95%. And it's wherever means it's a good customer friendly bank, sir, where the human resource department also is supportive for the employees. And it's the first founding member of SWIFT also, Bank of India. And now government of India has a share of 87.5%. I'm not sure, sir. The
Can you tell me what is inflation?
inflation means the situation where the rise in the prices of goods and services, sir. So when there is a rise in price of goods and services, the situation appears in the economy. So at the time, the bank and the RBI will increase. It will infuse the money into the economy
Huh?
by.
Hello,
Yes, sir.
hello. It will
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
infuse.
Yes, sir. It will infuse.
Infuse means what? What is the meaning
Means
of infuse?
injecting
Infuse.
money to the economy. So if I'm not wrong.
Infusing means inducting. That is not the thing that they want to do when there is inflation. They want to suck away the money from the market.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
You
Sorry.
you have just understood wrongly. Understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Now tell me about inflation. How will they manage inflation?
Yes, sir. RBI has a monetary policy with that it will control the inflation.
How?
So
By increasing the repo rate. When they increase
yes,
the
sir.
repo rate, the lending to the banks for short term will be increasing.
Yes,
Banks
sir.
also will charge higher interest rate to customers. Customers will borrow less, so the money available in market will be less. So it
Yes,
will
sir.
reduce the inflation. Good.
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the
Yes.
difference between your cooperative bank and our Bank of India?
Cooperative bank is monitored by Reserve Bank of India, sir. All the cooperative banks, based on their deposits and net worth, they will be categorized as rural cooperative and urban cooperative banks, and some will be scheduled and non-scheduled. And cooperative banks are registered under Register of Cooperative Societies Act, sir. Whereas if it is multi-state cooperative bank, it will be registered under Central Register of Cooperative Societies, whereas the nationalized bank, Bank of India, will be fully controlled by Reserve Bank of India. So the main all the policies and everything it will follow the rules and guidelines of RBI prescribed for the nationalized banks. Whereas cooperative banks, they have their own bylaws. Of course, they follow the regulations of RBI, but mainly they frame their own bylaws.
Should
So
they maintain CRR and SLR? I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Should cooperative banks maintain cash reserve ratio, statutory liquidity ratio? I think the answer is yes.
yes, sir, but mainly scheduled cooperative banks should maintain, sir, as per because recently
Yeah.
NSSN
Yeah,
committee.
only scheduled your bank is a scheduled cooperative bank or
No,
not?
it's a non-scheduled, sir, non-scheduled cooperative bank.
Acha, that's a
Yes,
difference. Okay, nice,
yes.
no problem. Please tell me something on e-rupee.
E-Rupee is a recent initiative that was introduced by RBI, sir. It is designed by NPCI, National Payments Corporation of India. So it's similarly like money only, but it's in electronic form. It's not in a physical form. The denominations are the same. We have what we have in a physical denominations like 10, 20, 100, 500, whatever the denominations we have in a physical, we can the same thing, but it's in the electronic form, sir. So in the e-rupee, we don't get any interest, whereas in the traditional deposits, if we deposit our money in the bank, we will get some interest, whereas on e-rupee it's like wallet. We will transfer money from our account to e-wallet. That's the amount will be stored in wallets like e-rupee. It will be governed by RBI only. So even we can transfer the same, we can pay the bills, and
Now,
we can
now,
transfer one
now
person.
a
Yes, sir.
few questions
Yes,
on
sir.
credit.
Yes, sir.
Few
Yes, sir.
questions on credit. Please tell me what is meant by preference shares and equity shares. Hello.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. I'm not aware of it.
No. Are you not having this link with you? This material link that is shown on the screen now? Credit officer. Are you having it or not?
No, sir. I didn't have that PDF or link.
This one you don't have? How can
No,
it be?
sir. I don't.
I will share this with you.
Sure, sir.
I must have given for everybody and you have not seen it.
Maybe I have not noticed the link, sir. Maybe it's.
Yeah, you have not noticed it. That is the
Yes,
answer.
sir. Yes.
And now I will give you in our Bank of India credit officers. I am
Sure, sir.
giving. Then I am also giving in PNB.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Look, general questions and all you are able to answer me well. Your communication skill is good, but your preparation in terms of credit portfolio is not adequate. You
Yes,
will,
sir.
ha-
Yes, you are
you
right.
have to study a lot. For
Okay, sir.
example, under this financial awareness, so many questions are given.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Then comes, say, this guidely banking material. Then after that, something on capital budgeting, something on charge documentation, then borrower's constitution, then about credit policy, then
Yes, sir.
debt recovery tribunal, export finance, financial parameters, then imported assets, that is NPAs, then
Yes, sir.
gold card scheme, insolvency,
Yes, sir.
then credit cards, home loans, important
Yes, sir.
points, letter of credit. बहुत कुछ है.
Ev-
Everything you
Yes,
must
sir.
go through, you must study very well.
Yes, sir.
Then you go for interview. I'm sure you will succeed. Best
Thank you so
wishes.
much, sir. And one more thing, sir, shall I mention that I'm working as an in cooperative bank? So will it be helpful for me because I'm already working in that? Maybe they can ask me some
No, no.
experience.
If you tell like a cooperative bank only 1 month experience, they will ask you what you are doing and why do you want to come from there after paying 2 lakhs salary compensation. Like this only question will go, and they will ask you what is the work you are doing every day in and out. That's all. Not much of a problem. Again, similar questions that I asked. What is the difference between cooperative bank and Bank of India? What is the speciality of your this thing? Why did you join there without waiting for joining in a better bank? So this type of questions they can ask you. Anyhow, please be ready for such answers.
My assumption is if I mention that,
If I
so that
don't tell, if you
okay,
don't tell,
okay,
possibly you may get 0.5 mark less. But if you tell, you may get more mark, but the questions will be slightly different. And it all depends on luck. 60%
yes,
luck, 40% merit. Whatever your mind says at that time, do like that. That's all.
sure, sir, sure, sir.
Best wishes. God bless. Which date is your interview? 12th or 13th?
13, sir, at Chennai.
You will score very good marks in GD and all. In interview also, normally you will score marks, except only when they come to credit area, you will
Okay, sir.
falter. I expect them not to ask more questions on credit area, in which case you may succeed. Best wishes. Attend the interview, send the questions they are asking you.
Sure, sir, sure, sir, sure, sir.
Thank you.